the science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. October the 8th, 2019. We're live on Pegasus Channel 13, Spectrum, TV Cable Network. And we're live in the studio. And you can call in, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. But if you missed tonight, we have a broadcast scheduled 6 days a week for you, day or night. We are working around your schedule. Or we can send you a direct link to your phone or your tablet. But you can get the show. And you can get the previous shows, which we have been talking about, the things that are happening and coming into play right now. So, hey, you can have it. We'll send you a direct link. Don't matter where, all around the world. Turkey, sent her. You send her one, all around the world. Australia, Pimplia, she get it. Roy in India, Ben in France. Hey, DJ Hannah, B in Portugal. Yes, doesn't matter. You can get a direct link. So, hey, subscribe to the channel and leave your comment or like or get back. Whatever it is, guess what? You'll get the show. Also, we want to let you know that, hey, we are on the job, okay? Chaos is running this world right now. But don't worry, help is on the way. Also, I want to give shout outs, okay, to my grandbabies, Storm and Sunshine, and my daughter. She had a birthday. I'll give her a shout out, Chela. Also, my nephew, Stephen, his birthday was this Saturday. I want to give him a shout out. Him and my daughter is 1 week apart, birthday, so I want to let him know I see you, Stephen. Keep up the good work. Also, I want to give a shout out to those that watch the show, Miss Jackson and Bill, the maintenance man at the laundry. I want to give Bill a shout out because they watch the show faithfully, you know. So I want to let them know I see you. And I want to give a shout out to my ladies, Julie Cash, Los Angeles, California, Nina K, also Lisa Airy in Miami, Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland, also Andrea Rachi, Japanese woman. Also, we want to give a shout out to Alejandra Mercedes. I want to give her a shout out. Also, Rosadar S, New York, New York. And Sophie Selfie 224. I want to give her a shout out. She's a model coming up in the wing. Also, we want to let them know that, hey, I see you, and hey, you can get a direct link as well. Chela from the Bronx, let her know that I see you. Keep up the good work. You know what it is. So, hey, that's how you deal with that. Also, we want to make sure that those that we send links to and those that we send special shout outs and dedications to, hey, you keep up the good work. We see you. Also here in the studio, co-host Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan. Hey, how's everybody doing out there? I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter Brieanna Zeitz. Yeah, she just had a birthday. She just turned 24 just the other day. All the kids that's going to school, you got to pay attention. These bus drivers, school let out, school let in, you got to pay attention to these buses. Make sure you get to stop on them buses. Don't be running your mouth, texting, talking on the phone when you're in the bus zone. Be careful out there. These kids are our future, all right? As slim as it may be. 6 or 7 might pull them out of this, you know what I mean? But, you know, you got to keep an eye on them because they're all little kids and all they want to do is play. Sometime they're playing, don't mess around and go with your driving. So you got to be careful while you're out there. Around them school buses, around the schools, in between cars, kids trying to cross the street. Sometimes the cars are bigger than the kids. You got to watch that. And for all y'all out there, like I said last week, all right? All you men out there, 55 and over, all right? The one thing you need to do, and a lot of people ain't gonna say this, and a lot of people don't talk about this, okay? Get your prostate checked. It could save your life. There's a lot of things going on, and us men, by us being men, we don't pay attention to a lot of things, all right? Y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But pay attention to that, because that can send you someplace you ain't never been. Now, let's get to it.
The Joker, he got a box office, and he won 90 million?
Yeah.
That's what he got, and they took all. But only like one word he said. This town needs an enema. That's all. That's all I like what he said, because he's right. He's right. This town needs an enema. That's it. And everybody is doing their thing. They spending the money, you know, and forget about everybody else. Nobody get nothing, okay? Whether in high office, everything. Now look what Chief Commander said. Chief and Commander, he said, let them take care of it. And the reason why he said that is because he ain't getting no money out of that. He ain't getting no money out of that deal. The money was 20 years ago when Bush got it, 75 million, 3 truckloads. They got all the money. He's not trying to go. He ain't trying to keep the troops over there because there's no money involved. Ain't no money in that. So he said, let them take care of it, you know. And hey, you can see. If they had a thought like he thought 20 years ago, we wouldn't be involved, you know. But hey, now everybody mad, you know. I said they should have been out long time ago, before they messed with Saddam Hussein and all that money, and Bin Laden and all them following the money. They should have been gone, but no, they wait till this man get in and they say, let them take care of it. See what I'm saying? So, hey, they should have been gone. Let them people deal with their own stuff, you know, because they've been fighting for years, okay? Decades. Way in the Bible, they've been fighting. See what I'm saying? You can't get into that. And they've been fighting with old technology. So, listen, you know. So everybody mad because he said, let them take care of it. Well, that should have been happened a long time ago. They wait now because ain't no money, no oil, nothing coming through. So now everybody want to go. That's all that is.
That's it.
But all these kids now, these children, all these students got these loans, that, you know, for school, and ain't nobody talk about paying their debt. Or matter of fact, some of them shouldn't even have no debt, because some of these loans, it really ain't loans. It was supposed to be like, grants. You know what I mean? A financial thing where they could give you a note or something, and you know, because y'all giving people notes for IOUs and stuff. The banks is doing it when they run. We ain't got no money, or we crashed, or we lost on the stock market. The first thing they do is they want a note. They want money. You know, they want a bailout. Who's bailing these younglings out? Who's bailing them out? Who's bailing? Nobody. But they bail the bank out quickly, but they ain't bailing them out. You see, this is what I'm saying. Chaos. This world is forming a chaos. And don't talk about no election, because right now, hey, listen, this country gonna run itself, because it's gonna run itself in the muck, the ground, in the hole. Because the more you put people in there, you know, the more you get this. You know, they do nothing. They lie. That's all they doing. They ain't telling you nothing. Same old thing over and over again. Forget about the courts. We ain't even gonna talk about them. You know, they just, you know, doing their own thing. You know, his case that was in the Second Circuit, they ruled against him, because I told you that 1792 case.
The president, right?
Yes, where he gotta turn stuff over, subpoena.
Right.
He gotta obey that. And now he talk about he don't want to hear it again, and he's not turning some other stuff over. And he told the man, listen, tweet him, said, don't come in. the whistleblower, the second one, he told him, don't come in. He said, this is a kangaroo court. So he didn't come in. Now, they want to subpoena him for that one. But the Second Circuit gave him a stay. So they said, well, he ain't got to turn nothing over yet. You know, so, you know, everybody do what they want to do. But the thing is that once they see money, you know, you got to look at it. You know, it's chaos. So it remains to be seen what's going on. But you're going to see it, because it's all going to unfold shortly. So
And the whole thing,
I left it right there.
And the whole thing about that is, you know, this man don't want you to do this, he don't want you to do that. And a lot of people don't realize it's a lot to impeach a president. You got to be dead on to get him, all right? And it seems like all of the stuff that they're trying to do to get him is dead on until they get somewhere. And then all of a sudden, somebody either backs out or the evidence and stuff disappears.
Yeah.
Now, we know how that is, and a lot of people are going to sit out there and say, oh, that never happens, that's only in the movies. Where do you think they get it from?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the bottom line goes like this here, all right? When you have a person that has a lot of power, what is it that he can't do? Y'all need to think about that, because who's under his thumb? This is what you got to look at. Who's doing what for him? Mm-hmm. Who does he have on his side? You sit there and you look at it. His lawyer went to jail. All right? How'd a lawyer go to jail? Who was offending him?
Right.
Okay? So if the lawyer wasn't correct, what does that tell you about the president?
Thank you.
All right? Now, y'all can look at it any kind of way you want, and all you people up on the hill, y'all can get mad. Y'all got that right. But I also have this right to say, there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of deaf, blind people looking at it. There's a lot of ears that's not listening to it, but y'all better be trying to pay attention. And I'm talking about the people like you, me, Stanley, and all the rest of y'all sitting at home. You better be paying attention, because although you may not like the man, you better be trying to look at what he's putting in play. Because 6 to 10 years down the road, it could hurt you. And a lot of people say, no, that's not the case, you know, this and that and that and this. Yes, it can. It can hurt you. So therefore, you better pay attention to all of this stuff that's going on, because you could wind up behind the 8 ball and the cue ball's on its way to knock it into the side pocket. So you better pay attention. And the things that are going on with politicians, all of them, pay attention, all right? How you going to be somebody of power and then tell somebody you need to go back to your own country? Well, they were born here, all right? So where do you want them to go? There's things that this guy is saying that a lot of presidents wouldn't have never said or done. Because if that was the case, then somebody would have been on them, but ain't nobody on him. So ask yourself why that is. Who is it that he's in control of? And who's in control of him pulling the strings? That's what you got to look at.
I'm trying to find out why they subpoenaed a tweet. I'm trying, how come they can't get this tweet, okay, about this man telling this bank that? How come they can't get on these banks for robbing people? Look, Capital One had to pay 2 million people, 2 million people money. Why? Because they was robbing people, okay? And here's the catch. Other banks are doing it. Okay, Wells Fargo was doing it. They still doing it. They got accounts in your name, your money, and don't talk about the retirement money.
Oh,
it's people that got retirement money and they got a zero balance. So where the money went? Who moved the money? Where's the money?
You know what happened to the money?
They got the money.
What they did was they invested that man's money or that woman's money, and they lost it.
That's right.
Now you got a zero balance.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, and then you confirm that the account is there. So how you got an account here, something like 12, 13 years, and you renew an account from the IRS, another scam, okay? They are crooks. The IRS gives you authorization to open, renew an account, and where's the money at? Okay, where's the money? See what I'm saying? So, listen, you can see that these banks and these people that's in high position that's dealing with this money, write off. Oh, well, I spent $200,000 with funds money that the people gave me, donation, and I bought this and I bought that, and then you just wrote it off like it was campaign money, or you did something with the campaign, you did this, and you took a vacation with the money. So many of them got caught doing that. They took a vacation with the money. You know, oh, donation for this and that, and people never get the money. Starving kids, they say, oh, we need this for them, and they never get the money. They get nothing. Okay, the organization got the money, and they messed the money up. Well, guess what? Politicians do the same thing. They tell you, send me $5, send me $3, send me $2, donate this and that. And they got billions of dollars, okay, for what? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about our own governor. This man, the people donate money, okay, for his fund, for his election, for his campaign, to get him back in there, and what he did with it. What he did with the money, okay? What did he do with the money? What did he do? Because he didn't help you. He gave you $12.50 where you were supposed to get $15. Now, this man had enough money that he's making rules and telling people, well, we can give them this, and we can give them 4.5. We can give them 2.1 million. We can get, but you ain't getting nothing. And he's sitting there ordering, making money go out, this and that, but you ain't got a dime yet. Nothing. You ain't getting nothing. Okay? This is what I'm saying. All this money that these people got, they ain't gave you nothing. You know when they're gonna find out? Oh, we want to investigate. You know when when they get out of office, if he don't try to run again, 4th term. Okay,
Please.
see what I'm saying? They trying to control the power. They trying to control the office. You know, in other countries like Russia, this man got a 24-year term. So Putin was sitting in there, about 3 presidents we had, or 4, and he's still in office. Okay, so he's got a 24-year-old term. Okay, over here, they got 4 years, and then if they do good, they get another 4. But they haven't got past 8. But the governor, he got 12. I know the mayor got 4 terms, something like 12 to 16 years. I know the Mayor Koch got 3 or 4 terms himself. And then the mayor in Buffalo, he got 4 terms himself. So I know the mayor can get a little bit more, but the governor, Cuomo, he got 3 terms, and he only supposed to get 2. And he might try to fight for a 4th. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. They money, power, hungry, and they ain't doing nothing for you. They just want the power. They just want the money. Okay? See what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, it's going to be every man for himself in a minute. That's what it's going to be.
And if y'all think
chaos.
If y'all think we joking, it's all about chaos. Let me explain something to you, all right? This is what you do. They say FEMA went down to New Orleans when New Orleans had that big flood, all of that stuff happened down there. And these people lost their homes and this and that, and FEMA went to help them. All right, then the next thing you know, all of this money was set up for FEMA to give these people so they can get their homes and stuff. Go on down there and ask anybody why those houses still boarded up. Them people ain't got no money. So where did the money go?
They ran with that money.
All right, because them people in New Orleans, they ain't got it. Some of them are living out on the street that had nice houses, okay? And they condemned those houses. Not only did they condemn them, they messed around there and took those people's houses, all right? They're still boarded up.
And took their guns that was there too.
Their guns and everything else that they
that
had.
was the main thing they
took.
took.
That was the main reason why they did what they did. And now you know why they ain't got no money.
That's right.
Because if y'all gave them guns back, they was coming to get their stuff. All right? So when the bottom line comes right down to it and they tell you, oh, we got all this money for this here section here and this and that, don't believe it, because none of those people ever see a dime, a penny of that money.
Don't believe it.
Because they don't see it.
That's right.
Whoever telling you that, they telling you a lie. And we sitting there right here, we saying it right here on what matters at the round table. Those people lie, because I can take you down there right now and show you those houses that are boarded up. I know people live down there, all right? And the thing about it is right there around the Superdome, all right? But when they show you that, they don't show you 2 blocks behind the dome, because that's where it's all at. But they letting you believe that all of this stuff happened, and this is what happens everywhere, all right? Every time that there's a disaster, all right? You don't hear nothing about those people moving back in their homes.
Nope.
You don't see no pictures. You don't see no nothing. But you see all the pictures on how their homes got destroyed. And all of that water and all of that, whatever it was, the wind, everything that came and tore their houses up. All right? And these people tell you, oh, we're going to rebuild and we're going to do this here.
Nope.
No. The only place that they ever rebuild is out in California. And trust me.
And they still ain't even doing that.
And the whole thing about it is you got to be in a rich section to rebuild, because them people want their money.
Yeah.
They want their houses. But for poor people, people that's in poverty, you ain't getting nothing. All right? And because they're not giving it to you. And that's the reason why your houses and everything is boarded up, because somebody took that money and stuck it in their pocket. They gave it to their buddy over here, and he stuck it in their pocket. And y'all can sit there and say, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Yes, I do.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, I do.
That's all they do, take money.
Yes, I do.
They take money, and they set up these agencies and say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
And they don't do
and that
nothing.
money gone. Now, listen, Bush did it when he said, oh, well, we going over here and we going to make sure that this war, these Iraqis and all of them don't mess with Israel. That's what he said. Scud missiles, because they were shooting Scud missiles over to Jerusalem and everything. Oh, well, we're going to take care of them. We're going to take care of Saddam Hussein and Kuwait and all that. We're going to deal with them. But that wasn't the real issue, because Lebanon still was firing over at Jerusalem, at Israel. They still was firing. So where's the money? It was 3 trucks of money. Saddam, $75 million. Where'd that money go? Nobody. And still ain't never talk about where that money went. I know what happened, though. When Frank got that money. You know, I ain't hear nothing about Frank. I ain't hear nothing about Bush. None of them. These men are underground. They laying low.
They ain't underground.
Because they got that money. No, they laying low.
Laying low, no, some fools in another country living large.
Yeah. They got that money.
They got that money and they gone.
All that money.
That's what happened.
They gone.
That's what happened.
It's like, yo, but this is that's what this country is built on.
Money.
Lies.
People with lies.
And money. You know, they said the Turks got stuck in the back. Got stabbed in the back. But, hey, you heard what he said. The president said. He said, let them take care of it. You know what I mean? They should have been and did that. You know, let them fight their own thing. They should have been and did that. Because they was fighting their own thing in 1967, and Israel and all of them was fighting until Israel got their own country. They been fighting. Ain't nobody went over there then. See what I'm saying? But hey, now in 2019, he says, let them take care of it. In 2019. How many years? Wow, that's a lot of years. So, believe me, you see who's got to take care of what. You got to take care of yourself, because if you don't, ain't nobody will. So, you know, you got to check these things out. You can't go on nobody. You can't believe people no more, because they not telling you the truth. So, hey. That's our time. They're far spent. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in